Welcome back. Here in Italy, they were discussing the new law and order bill, Decreto Sicurezza, as known in Italian. And obviously, as usual, the lefty wokies here in Italy, it's anti-democratic. You want to limit the liberties of Italian citizens. Well, the lefties during the Lurgi, didn't they limit citizens' rights, constitutional rights, and they behave like tyrants? Well, they're another kettle of fish, a bunch of hypocrites. So what has emerged in this new so-called bill? Introduction of 9 criminal offence, which personally I haven't got any information about. Probably will do in another video, as this bill is discussed in Parliament, and make it more severer of existing offences. The fact is, it's a bit silly you introduce other criminal offences when the system itself does not work. Convicting someone when you have lefty judges which can leave them off the hook, especially when they're foreigners. And I think in the United Kingdom, the two-tier system is over there as well. It has been here in many years. So what's the point of reintroducing more criminal offences? The system doesn't work. You've got biased judges. You've got coppers. For some motive, for some reason, when you call them, they don't pursue the call, investigate. Especially like trespassing. Like what happened to me. Someone trespassed on the property where I live, and the person said, take a photo of the car and go in, come down to the station to report it. Because I think all the incidences, what the system reports to the coppers, they don't get investigated more. Theft, in your house, car, pickpocketers. Mainly they're foreigners, and even if you report them, like in Milan or Rome, I think I've seen loads of videos that they were out of the hook, and these buggers have been, reported, was it 10 times, 15 times, and they're coming in and out. It's the system which does not work. The system has to be reformed. You have to be more tougher, more severe, and the whole system has to be more efficient. They say, oh, we have to do this because the prisons are overpopulated. You got to see what type of population of convicted criminals you have, and based on the nationality. Because here in Italy, 60% of the prison population are foreigners. They're the ones who commit a major part of the criminal offences. We're going from drug dealing, theft, violence, all sorts of crimes which are severe. And that's what is called imported criminality, I define. you should say thank you to the politicians who encourage this phenomenon. We must be open to all. Only criminals come in. And people like this have no contribute for society. They are parasites. The thing is, when a person's convicted for a serious crime, the punishment must be severe. An example, and sent as monitor for those who think they can commit crime or come in Italy and do the way they bloody think. Well, because the situation is this. Then you've got biased judges say, oh, poor thing, he doesn't understand. Bullshit. He understands very well. Because he met, at the end of the day, or she knows perfectly well they're going to get away with it. Because if they would have done that in their own country, I don't think they would be subtle with them. A lot more severe. Probably explain why you find a lot of North Africans, those people from Eastern Europe, Romania, Bulgaria, those places like that. Because they know if they commit that offence, which they commit here in Italy, in their own country, they go in jail, that's for sure. But here in Italy, oh, this and that and that and that. Enough of this bullshit. It's time to be rough and tough. You committed something, you get convicted, serve your time, mate. Regarding to foreigners who has no occupation or job who commits offences, severe sentence. They should be made to earn for their keep. Like in some parts of America, in federal prisons, hard labour, or they produce or make something which can sell, which covers the costs of keeping inside. It's all a discussion. Any country you go, especially in Italy, the justice system does not work. And that's that. It's not since yesterday. It's been a long time. And they have reformed it, and they've reformed it. To what extent? The situation is always the same. And obviously you've got certain political factions like lefties and wokey dodos. Oh, poor things, you can't be severe, you're fascist. Typical from them to say that. Because where they rule as administration, local councils, regions, whatever, there's always a high concentration of crime. Especially that imported crime, which they call integration, which is just a load of bullshit. You can see every day in our towns, small towns, it's becoming a shithole. A third world scenario, a ghetto. And obviously, regarding fundamentalists is another story.